shit. So a round of applause for you for packing this bitch. This is awesome. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Let's get Jazz for your headliner. Like I said, she is one of the most notorious Comedy Now specialists there are, and you can see her live right now. Please welcome Lori Ferguson Ford.
Brett Forte. Yeah. And while you got your hands together, Mr. Chris LaBelle. Hello, everyone. Holy fuck, eh? Eh? The world's fucked up, is it not? Do you agree it's fucked up, eh? Yeah, I used to cough to cover a fart. Now I'm farting to cover a fucking cough. Is anybody else doing this? Right? Oh. Where are my potheads at? Where are my potheads? Okay, I have a serious question, potheads. How many of you are chronic potheads? Yep. Like before the pandemic? Yep. Okay, now do you find that you've been smoking way more since all this fucking happened? Yep. Yeah. Yep. I gotta tell you what happened 2 nights ago, and I am not bullshitting, this fucking happened. I took 3 full vials of THC oil. I took 7 pot pills, and I smoked 3 joints. I was very high. And I started to get hungry, and I swear to God this happened. I went into the kitchen, put something in the microwave, and entered my bank PIN number. I'm fucking kidding. No money came out. I wasn't that fucking high, but and I'm finding myself doing weird things. You do this, you sit around, get high, and look at all your shit and go, gee, I wonder if my shit would be considered a good or a bad locker on Storage Wars. No one ever does that, all right. What else has happened in your... I turned 56 during the pandemic. Yeah, thank you. I don't feel this age at all. So when men 50 and up hit on me, I'm like, you disgusting old pig. Yeah. Then I do the math and I'm like, fuck, he's in my ballpark, shit. But on my 50th birthday, I did something pretty incredible. I'm terrified of needles, but on my 50th birthday, I finally went out and got a tattoo. How many of you ladies have the tattoos? You got them right here. Do you have lots? 7. Where's your favorite? What is it of, and why did you get it? On the wrong spot. On your ribs. A whole bunch of flowers. And that's it? Why did you choose flowers? Pardon me? Your daughter's birth flowers. Okay, you sound upset now. She's like, I don't want to fucking talk about it. Okay. Well, I got mine right here. I can't really show you, but it's right there, and it fucking hurt. It fucking hurt. Mine is in the shape of a varicose vein. It's dedicated to my grandmother. It's quite realistic. She's really young. She's like, what's a varicose vein? Maybe I'll get that tattooed on the other side of my ribs. Yeah. Today I was feeling kind of depressed today because I'm in my 50s and the world's fucking over, and I was feeling very depressed. But today, Calgary made my day, and I'm going to brag a little bit. Today, Lori Ferguson Ford got ID'd. Yeah. For a senior's discount, and fuck off, it counts. So they're making fun of you because you have a mullet? I don't fucking mind it. I don't mind it, sir. You do? Are you the woman? You're his wife. Are you with the mullet man? No. So you're with no one, sir? That's great. Have you thought about maybe cutting it off or no? No? It doesn't. What is your real name, mullet man? Josh. And how old are you, Josh? 33. How cute! Isn't that cute? 33. Aww. Are you afraid of the cougar? Rah! whiskers, but anyway, fuck off, you all. Now, if you're sitting there right now going, what the hell's a cougar? In case you don't know. People in the back a little older would be more like a mountain lion, you know what I'm saying? A cougar is an older woman that goes after young men. Well, my problem is it's not really a problem. But every once in a while, the young guys do hit on me, and I do take advantage of it, I do.
Why not?
No, not sexually. I just invite them to my place to do yard work and shit. But I'm not really a cougar. I'm a contractor. What was your name again? I'm sorry. Josh. Do you mind me asking you a question, Josh? I used to date really young guys, and I'm an older woman. Could you tell, Josh? Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Josh. Here I said I wasn't going to make fun of you because of the fucking mullets. That changed my mind. All I want to say is, you young men, your sexual fantasy is just a bit bizarre. I swear to God, people, I'm in bed with this really young guy. Right in the middle of sex, he's like, dominate me. That's not all. Spank me. I've been a really bad boy. And it's so nice to see you again, Josh. Now go stand in the corner like you did last time. Come on. I'm teasing him. A guy did say that to me in the middle of sex. Dominate me? Fuck, I didn't know. I grounded him. No Xbox for a week, you little fucker. Are you turned on now? So are you a good guy, Josh? Do you practice the safe sex? You good about all that? He's like, fuck yeah, I'm wearing a condom right now. I know. Gotta wear a condom. I feel sorry for men having to wear condoms. I really, really do. And ladies, you've heard a man say it at least once in your life. I can't feel anything through the condom. That's gotta suck. So the next time you're putting a condom on a man, ladies, have some compassion. And as you're stroking ever so gently, putting it on, give him one very big pinch right on the tip, because he'll fucking feel that. You know what I'm saying? It is no walk in the park for us ladies, though, is it? Are you like me, making love to a man wearing a condom? It's kind of like having sex with a balloon animal. Isn't it? Makes the sex more fun. We can twist it into all different shapes. And then just like a balloon, rub it on our hair and stick them to the wall. You ever have a balloon animal when you were a kid and it would break and you'd cry? Same fucking thing. It's the same thing. You people are hard. Okay. Who just said geez? Was that you, sir? Who said geez? Was that fucking asshole there? Why did you go geez? You didn't like my joke, sir? Oh, fuck off. I'm too old for this bullshit. Most people don't say it, but I'm like, you're an asshole. What else can I tell you? What else happened during the pandemic? I got married. Thank you. Yeah, and then divorced, so that's a bit better. Any divorced people in the crowd?
Not yet!
Yeah.
Not yet!
I kind of guessed that. All right. Usually when I ask that question, no matter where I go in Canada, the divorced people, happiest people in the fucking room. They're usually, woo-hoo! I was the complete opposite. I was very sad and upset when my marriage split up. I went to the doctor. He tried to put me on those antidepressants. I thought, fuck that. I went out and got a puppy. No, she's a great dog. Her name's Prozac. She's a good dog. I'm an animal-loving freak. Is there any animal lovers in the house? Those are my people right there. Is anybody against animal testing? Anybody with me on that? Yeah? Fuck yeah, I figured they should use teenagers. When's the last time a lab rat gave you the finger, right? No, I'm insane over animals. I was at the dog park today and a guy came up to me and he's like, oh, don't mind my dog. He's just sniffing the trees and the poles to see which one of his friends have been here. I'm like, oh, yeah, like my ex-husband in strip clubs. Oh, come on, people, for fuck's sakes. Oh, no, I'm an animal lover, I am. Is anybody else in the crowd, to be totally honest, does anybody else have overweight animals? Do you right here? Okay. Okay, you'll know what I'm talking about. All of my animals are fat. All of them. And I don't know about you, but I get my feelings hurt about my fur babies. I don't know how you feel when people come to your house and they're like, holy fuck, your dog is huge. Like, you'd never do that to my daughter. Oh, she's cute, but she's quite the porker. Very obsessed. And I don't know if anybody else does this. I cover for my dog when she does shit wrong. Anybody do this? My ex-husband used to get so mad at the poor dog, I'd be covering for the dog. I'm like, no, honey! I pooped on the carpet. I was the one that chewed the crotch out of your jogging pants. I missed you. Not sure. Are you guys having fun tonight? I can't fucking tell. Not sure where I went wrong in my marriage. We lived together before we got married, and everybody does that nowadays. Everybody lives together. But my mom, very old school, she did not think this was cool. I swear to God, the woman called me every day for 5 years. He's never going to buy the cow if he's getting the milk for free. I said, Mommy pays for sex. Do you feel better? I'm a hooker. Here's some extra bingo cash. Also, my ex-husband, before he married me, he was married to this other fucking bitch. I don't know if you know her. To be honest with you, Calgary, that's what split my marriage up, my insecurities over the ex-wife. And I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but you know when you're with someone, you don't want to be anything like their ex. Like she was French. I will never go to Paris. She sings professionally. I don't even hum anymore. All I'm saying is thank God she wasn't a slut. Wow. You fuckers are tough. All right. But I did get the coolest thing out of my marriage. I truly, truly did. I have the most amazing French stepsons. They're so cool. And the youngest one, on the day of our wedding, he was really little. He could barely speak English. He came up to me all concerned before the ceremony. He's like, Lori, when you marry my papa, will my mama still be my mama? And of course I said, no. She's gone. It's just you and I now. Go fetch my slippers. Don't sweat. Don't sweat. Thanks. Tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Scottish. Any Scottish people in the house? Yeah. I'm Yugoslavian. They're never fucking And I'm 1/8 native. Oh, there's my truck right there. Fucking high. The only way you can tell I have native blood in me, the only way you can tell, check it out. I got no junk in the trunk. I call this my stat ass right here. Show this puppy I get cheaper gas. It's fucking awesome. All right. Speaking of my native heritage, oh my God, last New Year's Eve, my agent got me an incredible gig in Prince Rupert, British Columbia. Oh, it gets better. In a bingo hall. I am not shitting you. I had to do stand-up comedy to the bingo players. And then at midnight, I had to do the countdown, and they got so confused. I'm like, 10, 9! They all started dabbing frantically. Holy shit, they never call this many bees. I can't tell if you fuckers are having fun or not. You're making us work tonight. So I'm originally from Vancouver, BC, and 6 years ago, it's really fucking chatty over there. Oh, it's the waitress. Someone's gonna give her shit that she's serving. All right. Big round of applause for the wait staff. Working very hard tonight. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, I moved from Vancouver. I moved here 6 years ago, made it my home. And for the first year I was here, I am not shitting ya, I lived with a Don Cherry impersonator. Oh, it's as fun as it fucking sounds, really. Kind of a prick. And it was really gross because I could hear him having sex in the next room. It was disgusting. Like, oh, it was awful. It was gross. All I could hear was dun 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 dun. All right. You guys are fucking hard. Okay. Then one night I came home really late from a show, and this is how Clark greeted me home. Holy fuck, it's noisy in here. He greeted me, I come home, and he's like, Lori, thank God you're home. You'll never guess what I just saw on Facebook. I'm like, oh, what did you see, Clark? He's like, I saw a picture of your vagina. I'm like, oh my God. How did you know it was... Did it look really bored? Was it yawning and twiddling its lips? Okay, moving on, Calgary. Jesus. Fuck people. No, actually, I moved here 6 years ago for a man. Yeah.
Good girl.
Thanks. Is that fucking him? No, okay. No, it wasn't a good idea. This guy's fucking wealthy, like fucking wealthy, and I felt kind of like it just wasn't, the gap was too much. Like, for instance, I'd go to his house, right? And he'd stroke his sofa and say, I remember when I bought this in Italy. Then he'd come to my house, and I'd stroke my sofa and go, 5 more payments and it will all be mine. There were differences. I've noticed a few things different from Alberta to BC, and I don't know if this has happened to any of you, but 2 weeks ago I got a speeding ticket out by the Calgary airport, but the cop had no car. He jumped out of a bush. Has this happened to anybody? Did it scare the living shit out of you? Here I am driving, and out of a bush pounces this cop. Stop! Walks over to the car and says, do you realize how fast you were going? I said, do you realize I could have hit you with my fucking car? Sir, could you imagine being a cop in Saskatchewan? Holy fuck, there's nothing to hide behind there. Can you guys shut up? That's not your fault. It's just that. It's not her fault. I'm not. It's just you're loud. You're an idiot too. Okay. What the fuck was I talking about? I'm sorry. Did anybody else notice it was really fucking loud? What was I talking about? Bush. Thank you. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, I've been doing this 33 years. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but I have. And I work with a...
Killing it, man.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome. He's not divorced. All right. Anyway, I've been doing this 33 years, and I get to work with a lot of American comedians. And as soon as they get up here to Canada, they make fun of our police force. And I think it started years and years and years ago when they first started letting the East Indian policemen wear the turbans. Now they're going to let Native Indian policemen wear braids. Shit, all they need now is a construction worker. It's the village people. Perfect. But how far do you think they're going to go? What do you think they're going to do next? Hey, let the Chinese cops drive? I don't know if it happens. Do you still love me? Usually people are laughing, and usually someone in the room is going, that's fucking racist. Well, I gotta back it up. I did a show in Vancouver 4 years ago, I'm not shitting you, for 300 Chinese people. Manager of the club said, Lori, don't do that joke. I thought, fuck it, I did the joke. I have to tell each and every one of you, they laughed their asses off. They know they're shitty drivers. But could you imagine getting pulled over by a Chinese policeman? Hiya! You realize how fast you were going? You realize you just cut me off? And your blinker's been on for the last 4 clicks? Sir? And I also dated a Chinese man. I did for about 3 months. Nice guy. His name was Wingnut. That's because he only had one. But we had a ball anyway. Thanks to the 5 people that got there. But if you're single and you're out there tonight, holy shit, I highly recommend, oh my God, go out and have sex with a Chinese person. Best sex I've ever had, except I was horny an hour later. Some of you will get that tomorrow dinner. Let's change the subject. What else can I tell you? I suffer from something called fibromyalgia. Do you guys know what that is? Okay, for those of you that don't know what it is, it's a widespread chronic pain that there is no cure for. Kind of like being married to a fucking asshole for the rest of your life. Your wife is at home going, I have fucking fibromyalgia. Well, my stepson from my marriage, he was always so concerned about all the pain I live with every single day. He came home from school one day all excited. He's like, Lori, today at school we learned that people like you in pain should smoke pot. My kid's telling me to smoke pot. But the cool thing is, for the past 15 years, I've had my medicinal license. What? Yeah, look at this lady. She's like, fuck, our leader's here. It was kind of weird, though, because my children all knew I smoked marijuana, so I used to have this French kid follow me all over the house. Are you stoned now? Could I have my chips back? And I'm pretty sure I'm the only mom at Safeway with a cart full of Captain Crunch and fucking zigzags, pretty sure. And the shit I think up when I'm high, I think I'm brilliant. I came up with this today just for you, Calgary. Here's the joke I wrote high today. Here we go. That's not it. Here it is. Do over easy eggs come from slutty chickens? Oh, fuck off. There was a guy here last night, and he was sitting right over there, and he was about 95 years old, and I said to him, "Sir, have you ever smoked the pot?" I thought for sure he was going to say no. He said yes. I was so impressed with him. I'm like, "Oh my God, sir, that is so cool. Do you know what 420 is?" He said, "Of course I do. It's 80. He was right. But I was trying to tell him that when you smoke a lot of marijuana, you get the munchies and you start eating everything in sight. And I think my mom is messing with me because she knows I'm legally allowed to get high. So I'll go to her house just fried, and I go to raid the fridge, and I look in and I see that big honking tub of Cool Whip. And I think in my high mind, I'm going to eat the entire bowl of Cool Whip. I get it in my hands, I pop open that lid, fucking meatloaf every fucking time. Why does every mother do that? I ate it anyway, it was delicious. I do make fun of the marijuana, but it is a good thing that all across Canada, we are coming down on the drug dealers big time. Good thing. I don't know what they do here in Calgary, but I used to live in Chilliwack, BC, and this is true. If you get caught dealing drugs there, they post a huge billboard on your lawn that says a drug dealer lives here. No, thank God they were finally doing something about it, because I was new in town and I had no idea where I was going to get my pot, so... I have other bad habits, Calgary. You're going to hate me, but I'm a smoker. Any smokers left in Calgary that'll admit it? We got smokers over here. We have problems, don't we, hey? Standing at a bus stop, you light up a cigarette, the bus always comes. You still smoke in restaurants, you light up a cigarette, boom, your food would come. That's why personally, I've started smoking during sex. You see, honey, the bus came. I do it to all the non-smoke. Are you having fun? You look like you're bored out of your fucking mind. Are you okay? You okay? You're like, I want to go home. Right? To all the non-smokers here tonight, I know it's bad for me and I do want to quit. But I think they're getting a bit carried away with all the warnings on the packages. I don't know if you've all seen it. I have two favorites. My first favorite is this one. There's two little boys on the package and it just says, "Don't poison us." They're not my kids, I don't give a shit. But my ultimate favorite warning, this is my favorite. Children see, children do. That is bullshit. My kid has watched me work for 39 years. She still doesn't have a fucking job. And then if you've ever tried to quit smoking, that's tough because you start eating instead of smoking, you start gaining weight. I actually have gained a little extra weight from the last time I was here playing the club. Not from quitting smoking, a little extra hip weight. I had a baby. Yeah, 39 years ago, and it's hard. I have a 39-year-old daughter. I got pregnant very, very young. I got pregnant at 16 years old. 16. I know that's young, and I don't want you to think I'm a complete idiot. I'm not. We were using birth control. We were. He said, "Don't worry, I'll pull out." Yeah. Pull out. I had no idea all he meant is to get the Chevy in reverse and get the fuck out of the parking lot. I had no idea. Thank you for getting that. Maybe you could run around the room and sound like an entire crowd. That'd be nice. Explain it to everybody else. No, I will remember being 16 and pregnant the rest of my life. What a weird experience being that young, with my belly out to here. People used to come up and touch it and go, "So what are you hoping for?" Well, basically big boobs. I didn't know I was 16, right? How many moms are in the room? Moms? You don't know when I first got pregnant, my boobs started out a really nice 36B. I was so happy. Started to breastfeed. They became a 36 long. Oh man, it got so bad the baby would be playing on the floor. I'd be like, "You hungry?" It was bad. I actually thought I could get a part-time job at a miniature golf course as an obstacle. How many men in the room have witnessed a childbirth? Been in?
Yeah.
I'm not going to make fun of that. Ladies, don't you think it's great that men go in?
No.
One of you do. The rest of you are looking at me, look, you put it in, you can watch it fucking come out. I'm not a male-bashing female comedian. I love men, but I gotta tell you, the guy I was with when I was 16 and pregnant, complete knob. He actually asked me, this is what he asked me, he's like, Lori, does childbirth hurt like having a tooth pulled? I said, well, yeah, I guess if the tooth was bigger than your fucking head. Your dentist pulled it out with a tow truck through your nose and out your asshole. All right, I'm going to change the subject because they're not into this either. All right. I want to talk to the men in the room for 2 seconds, and I truly mean this from the bottom of my 56-year-old heart. Here we go. I applaud every single man in the room tonight for putting up with women and all the fucking bullshit they put you through. I applaud you. I mean that. Now look around at the ladies. They're like, well, she was kind of funny up until now. The young ones are going, that's not true. The older ones are going, no, she's right. We're pretty fucked. We are. Like, seriously, if I was a man, I would be gay, 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 like you fuckheads. I'd be so gay. Could you imagine if I was gay, come out of a closet? Hey? Hey? Maybe a walk-in closet? I'd probably go in so high I'd forget to come back out. I'd be like, oh, shoes and a cookie. I'd be in there for days. But we do some crazy things, ladies. Let's fess up tonight. We do some shit that men don't even have a clue we are doing, eh? And I'm hoping that at least one woman in here has done this and you'll back me up. You ever go to a man's place for the very first time? Do any of you ladies ever run the water so he can't hear you peeing? Thank you. Or you do the real effective flush and pee method where you flush, pee real fast. Guys don't do shit like this. Like my friend over here, when you go to a lady's place, do you pee to the side of the bowl? No, guys don't care. They'll pee all over your fucking carpet. They don't care. That's what they think that little fuzzy mat's for. I'll just clean that up. By round of applause, who's fucking listening to me right now? Thank you. Oh, how many women in the crowd have ever experienced a really bad leg cramp in the middle of sex? Isn't it a great way to fake an orgasm? Sure it is. Sure it is. First we tense all up, then we scream like hell, and the guy's going, yo baby, yo baby, yo baby. So where do you go to, what's your name again? I keep forgetting. Dale or Shale? Josh? I called him fuckhead last time. Okay. Josh, where do you go to meet the ladies? Where do you go? Gay. Are you gay, Josh? Where do you go to meet them?
Way to go, Josh! Oh, you got it right! Josh got it right!
I think you have a date now. It's all about it, Josh. Where do you go to meet the guys then? Where do you go? Where do you go? Where's your big place? I thought you said Toy Story. The Toy Store. I'm like, what the fuck? Do you have a big pickup line when you see a nice looking guy? No. You're just that good you don't fucking need one? Okay. The mullet. The worst pickup line I've heard in 56 years of living, the worst pickup line, take your dress off, you'll be more comfortable. I would never fall for that again. But, yeah. I'm too old to go to bars and shit to meet men, so I took up golf to meet men. Any golfers here? Okay, this joke's just for you guys. No, the reason I took up golf, I swear to God, I'm driving by this golf course, big sign on the side of the road, golf, open foreplay. I'm like, that's my kind of game. First they set me up with a foursome, I'm thinking, whoa. But they had a ball washer. And one guy actually said to me, keep your head down and your eye on the ball. I'm like, what a pig. So I'm seeing him on Tuesday. It'll be good. Holy fuck, you people are tough. Okay, how many single people in the crowd? Single people? Worst guy. Are any of the single people like me, you know when you're out and you're feeling kind of lonely and down and you look over at like these two all stuck together, poopykins, lovekins? You know what I'm saying, Josh? Yeah. Anybody else hate that? I used to hate couples when I was a little kid. Remember Barbie and Ken? Remember them? I had them separated, living in different houses. I did. Remember how perfect they made Barbie? Remember Barbie? She had the gym, the Corvette, a perfect body. She had no nipples, but she was perfect. I got one thing on Barbie, though. I've dated a man with a penis. I mean, could you imagine dating a man with no penis? Sorry, Josh. But, I actually did date a man with no penis. I did. He was a bodybuilder. And, has anyone in this room ever dated a bodybuilding person, male or female?
Yeah, I did.
Did you? Were they arrogant?
Very.
Very arrogant. See? I don't want to say they're all the same, but I travel all across Canada. I ask that question. 80% of the time, they're arrogant. I used to go out with the ex-BC powerlifting champion of British Columbia. And one night in the middle of sex, he says to me, you know, Lori, you could have a really nice body. I said, oh, I'm ever so turned on now. I said, you could have a really nice penis if I could only fucking find it. But he got me, he claimed he had bigger breasts than me. I said, look, buddy, yours may be bigger, but I can slap you with mine. Back the fuck up. All right. So are you guys married, or did they already ask you this? Are you married? No. Engaged. Oh, how cute is that? Where did you meet? You had a flood. Oh, and he just fucking walked right in there and cleaned up all that flood. And now he's making you wet all over. Okay. I don't even know why I said that. I become Brett Forte all of a sudden. Okay. So, what's your name?
I'm Trista.
Trista? Oh my God, Matthias. That's why you fucking married him. Listen to him. He's from Finland. I like the way you speak. How long you been here?
I've been in Canada for 11 years.
11 years? And you still talk like that? Fucked up. I'm kidding. How old are you, can I ask? Yeah.
36.
36?
37.
37, both of you?
Yep.
Okay, I'm coming right back to you. How long you been together?
4 years.
4 years. Ladies, do you think when we're first with a man, do you think we act ourselves? No. Do you think after 4 years, I'm going to screw your name up. Do you think Matthias knows you 100%? The answer's fucking no. No. You're only, what are you, 37? You don't even fucking know you. You're going to fucking change. We act so phony in the very beginning. Come on, ladies, you know we do. You know we do. We act so phony. And men, you must notice. You got to notice. The first 2 weeks, you're going out with most women. First 2 weeks, we don't eat. We don't burp. We never fart. Isn't it true? Then what happens after you're with us a few years? What happens to us ladies then? We get comfortable. We start sucking out food like a shop vac. We are burping out the entire alphabet. And we're farting and sticking their heads underneath the covers, eh? Take it all, bitch. I do have some advice for especially the younger ladies here tonight. If you don't listen to anything I say, take this bit of advice. Don't ever send your husbands, your boyfriends, your male friends to the store to get anything to do with feminine protection. Don't do it. My ex-husband came back with odor eaters. They're laughing, they were a size 13. And they weren't, that's weird, but let's change the subject again. Okay. Do you guys like the summer or the winter here in Calgary? Summer, yeah. I'm so sad it's gone. Remember summer as a kid? Wasn't that the best, hey? Your mom ever tell you to go run through the sprinkler? You ever do that? Remember going outside in your backyard and jumping back and forth? Then you stick your whole head in the sprinkler, get one of those nose enemas happening. But I think we all remember the day we found out what that sprinkler was really for, eh? Yeah, you sat right on that baby. It's like, Mom, I like the sprinkler. She fixed me though. She bought one of those rotating sprinklers. It was fun, but fuck did I get dizzy. There's a pretty visual. Me and my long tits on a sprinkler. That's nice. Is there any ladies in here over 45? Just be the big fucking loser. All right. Do any of you ladies in the room, I'm going to ask you a weird question. Now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to get hair in places you just shouldn't. Like, does any other lady in the room tonight get the odd boob hair? Really? Fuck, no one's ever admitted that. Good for you. The rest of the lying bitches. The blondes are telling the truth. The brunettes are fucking lying. No, it scared the shit out of me. I was in the shower one day, I looked down and there's one hair sticking straight out. Look at poor Josh, he's like, fuck, she's gonna leap off the stage and floss my teeth. It did freak me out though, Josh. I started plucking them out, and I thought, ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna let it all grow in. And comb it all over to one fucking side. I don't care. Look at Donald Trump. I'm not the only boob with bad fucking hair. Now the guys are like, great, long, hairy tits. Nice. The devil has a scarf in the winter. I'm going to tell you a couple more things, and then I'm going to get out of here and let you do whatever you do. Did you guys have some fun? You were a weird fucking crowd. Some of you I can't fucking tell. This guy still loves me, and I made fun of his race and everything. And, the asshole, I don't know how he feels. All right, I'm going to tell you my most embarrassing moment. Big round of applause for Josh. I made fun of Josh. And I don't mind the fucking mullet. I'm not even going to, no fucking joke, my husband that I married, that I'm now divorced from, he, in our wedding photos, mullet. Huh? That's what? See?
Oh.
Is there a difference, or? Mateus, you've ever tried to? Probably not, eh? No, you have no hair, Mateus.
I like hair.
You like hair? But he has none, so what the fuck are you doing? It's the accent. You got a sexy accent. Anyway, I'm going to tell you my most embarrassing moment. You're either going to laugh your asses off or be completely disgusted. But here it is. 25 years ago, I was in Edmonton, and a fellow comedian came up to me and said, do you want to smoke a big joint and go to the West Edmonton Mall? I'm like, who doesn't, right? Really? So he smoked this big joint, and I said, I'm just going to run up to my hotel room. I'll freshen up. We will go to the mall. So I get up to my room, higher than a kite, brushing my hair, getting ready, and my stomach started to churn. I had to go poo. Don't be offended. We all fucking poo, all right? So as I do my job, I flush. Everything starts rising to the top, and then it stops level with the bowl. So I call down to the front desk, and I'm like, my toilet's overflowing. She says, don't worry, I'll send the maintenance man right up. Now, ladies, do you want a man to see your poop? No. So this is where the story gets brilliant. In my high mind, I grab the ice bucket. Stay with me. Listen, I swear this fucking happened. I took the ice bucket, I scooped the poop into the bucket, I placed it in the bathtub, I closed the shower curtain, went to the mall. This is true. I was gone about 4 hours. I came back, I opened up the room. The entire room had been cleaned, the shower curtain was pulled back, the ice bucket was gone. The worst part of the story is I had to stay there for 3 more fucking nights. And you know every housekeeper in that hotel was like, there goes that lady that shits in ice buckets. Yeah. And that's why they put a plastic bag in there now. You're welcome. That's my ice bucket challenge to all of you. Well, before I get out of here, like I said earlier, I just celebrated 33 years in the business, and a lot of times after shows, people will come up to me at the door and say, hey, did you always know you wanted to be a stand-up comedian? No, I didn't, but I've known since I was a little kid that I wanted to entertain people. I'd have my birthday parties, right, and I'd have all the 10-year-olds sit in front of me, and I would sing. And if anyone tried to sing along, I'd be like, no, just me. So what I'd like to do is take you back to my 10th birthday party and sing for you the song I used to sing. Would that be okay with you guys? Yes! All right, I can't use the microphone, so if you're a chatty table, if you could just keep it down for 2 seconds. Also, if you're on mushrooms, is anybody on mushrooms?
No.
So, someone said, I think I am? Because if you're on mushrooms, this might fucking freak you out. All right, big round of applause for Josh again, please.